Hi, hello. I'm Lisa Concepcion, certified professional love life coach, dating and relationship strategist, and founder of LoveQuestCoaching.com, where you can go and get your free love life assessment. Go over there and check that out. I will answer your questions, your specific relationship and dating issues. That's at LoveQuestCoaching.com. Today, I am going to talk to you about the three kind of people on dating apps and how to distinguish and decipher which one is which so that you are dating with clarity and purpose and power. So there are three different types of people on the dating apps. If you are on the dating apps, please comment below with the kind of dating app that you like to use and how it works for you. Do you like it? Are you struggling with it? What's the deal? So share below. Are you a bumbler? Are you a Tinder person? Are you all about Match, eHarmony? Which one are you working on and how's it going for you? So let's dive on in. We got more people coming on the live. Hello. Much love to you on this evening edition of Lisa's Lowdown Live on Love. I'm coming at you from my new living room. Love it so much in Sarasota, beautiful Florida. So let's dive on in, shall we? First kind of person that you will find on a dating app, the damaged and the unavailable. This is a person that might be married, divorced, in an awful place in their life. They have no business being on a dating app. They're up to doing some shady bullshit and they are looking to suck someone into their orbit of dysfunction. And you need to know how to avoid these people by asking them the right kinds of questions. Now, when I coach people, I share what kind of questions they need to be asking. And most importantly, what you need to be listening for, right? So a lot of people out there jump on these dating apps and these dating websites, and they're living a double life. They have one whole life in their houses, and then they have a whole other online presence, and they're doing shady, shifty stuff. They have no intentions on leaving their spouse, no matter how much they complain about it. So what they're basically looking for is a therapist, but they're too chicken shit to actually go to a therapist or a coach like me. So what they do is they go on a dating app to try to find someone to listen to them and someone who can give them attention because they're so pathetic and broken. Please avoid these people. Please know what to ask them. Understand how to get to the truth of what their deal is. This is the kind of stuff that I help people with. It is so important that you get to listening when you are asking them questions and things just aren't adding up. It's just not making sense and you're like, yeah, this is shady. One of the ways that you can tell is when you want to take the conversation off of the dating app and you want to have a conversation or make plans to see one another, and it's shady. They can't talk to you at a certain time. They don't want you calling their phone. They'll give you, some random excuse. Steer clear of these people. They are not available. They are probably married. They are probably losers, and they are looking to use women or men for attention, for some sort of emotional gratification that they cannot soothe on their own. So that is type number one that you will find on dating apps. Steer clear of these people. And one of the ways that you can steer clear of the damaged and unavailable and married people who go on these sites is to be mindful of your own energetic frequency. If you are vibing on a level that is attracting married people, you need to handle what that is about. And that is another thing that I help people to do. I'm an energy leadership master practitioner, which means that I read vibe. I can sit with a person, I can get a sense based on their language, based on their energetic countenance of what is going on with them energetically that is bringing in these people that are not honest, that they are not ready, that they are actually in relationships with other people with drama and bullshit that they want to bring onto you. So the second kind of person that you will find on a dating app are the single people, but they are bored and they are lonely. And so they don't really have any clear purpose or focus as far as dating. They don't really necessarily know what they want. They're like a feather in the breeze. They're very la la la, but they're bored. It could be, you know, an evening and they're bored, they're alone, and they figure, let's go on a dating app and swipe around and try to get into conversations with people just so that I can have some entertainment in my boring, pathetic life. So they're using it out of boredom. Do not go on a dating app out of boredom. Go on a dating app from a place of power, a place of certainty, a place of clarity. Like, I know the kind of person I want to meet. And if you even think that they are on a dating app, you need to have a strategy. You need to understand what kind of platform, profile that you need to put together, what kind of photos you need on there, what kind of thing you need to say about yourself, so that it invites the good people, weeds out the bad, and that you can have some good opening conversations with people. And then a strategy to get you into a conversation so that before you agree to a date with this person, you are actually getting information that you need to ascertain if this person is for you or not, right? It's very important that you do that. So the bored and the lonely, they go on these dating apps. How can you tell if the person is bored and lonely? Well, for one thing, they will have an energy in their correspondence with you that is boring. They sound boring. They have an energy of boring. You know, it's the, hey, what are you doing message. Like, they just want to chit chat with you. There's no point in it. There's no end game. There's no energy. It's a very flat energy. And I keep saying energy because I know how to read energy. And you feel it. You can be like, what is this person's point? They're like, you know, texting me and, you know, they're not making any sense. They're just kind of small talk. Like, what are we doing here, you know? So those are the bored and lonely. The bored and lonely people, you know, you can tell right away when you're dealing with one of them on a dating app. They kind of make you feel like you're, you know, ready to go to sleep. They're very boring, very low energy. And the other person, there are many other kinds of people on dating apps, but these are like the three main categories. But the final one are the serious and ready. These are the people who are like the diamonds in the rough, that they are ready and they want something serious. And they are just going on the dating app because it's convenient and it's just a tool that they use to meet more people because, you know, you work all day and you don't have time every day to go out. And they understand fully and clearly that a dating app or a dating site is nothing more than a tool, right? Online dating is not about emailing and texting and texting and texting and texting to oblivion, and seeing each other two-dimensional on a technology device, on a, you know, it's ridiculous. You're gonna have to have face-to-face connection, communication. It's about building a relationship, right? It's about taking it off the app and getting face-to-face. So let's recap. 3 kinds of people. And then I'm gonna get into, like, you know, how to date online with purpose. The number 1 is damaged, not available, married people, liars, cheaters, all these predatory people go on the dating apps trying to get attention, trying to soothe themselves and fill a void in their life. The second kind, the bored and lonely. The bored and lonely. They're bored. They're sitting in their house. They're like, I don't really have anything going on in my life, so I'm going to just go on a dating app and strike up a conversation with a girl or a guy for a couple of hours. And, you know, maybe send some pictures and get some entertainment and then go to bed. They have no desire to take you out. They have no desire to meet you. They have no desire to do anything more but just sit their asses on their couch and get attention in the comforts of their own home. So that's the second kind. And then the third kind are the serious and ready. These are the good people, and they're ready for love, and their hearts are open, and they're like, hi, how you doing tonight? And you feel their vibe, and it's like, you know, either you answer them back or you let it fade away. And this is what we see. A lot of people on these apps are missing each other. They're missing each other. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to start conversation. They sure as shit don't know how to close. They don't know how to advance the ball up the field. They don't know what to do. First down, touchdown. They don't know how to do that when it comes to dating. They just linger in this place, talking, small talk, then they fade away, then the day goes by, they send another text. It's ridiculous. Stop this madness. The way to stop this madness is to have a dating strategy. It is so important to have a dating strategy. And what do I mean by this? Well, it's a plan. It's a plan of knowing who you want based on what you want for your own life. What do you want for you? Regardless of who's coming on into the party, what do you want for yourself? Once you're clear on that, you will be able to then decide what kind of person is a fit for me. If I have all this stuff going on in my life, and I'm very clear about the vision and direction that I have for my life, then what kind of person is a fit for me based on all of this? A lot of people have it reversed, right? They're thinking, I don't really have much of a life. I kind of have a boring life. So if I get a person in my life, then I'll have something to focus on. No, it doesn't work like that. No, it does not work like that. You'll attract people, but you'll attract losers, and the relationship probably won't work. And you're dating from a place of boredom with no strategy. But when you're dating from a place of, my God, I love my life, I created this amazing life, it would be a sin not to share it with somebody else. And here's the somebody else that I want to share it with. These are all of their values. And you write this down, right? It's power of intention, power of manifestation. You write down, these are the qualities that I want in this person. Physical attributes. This is what I want. This is the physicality I want. This is the look I like. This is how I want to feel when I'm with this person. What do you want to do together? We're going to write down all the things we're going to do together. Okay, so it's super important that you have that level of clarity on what you want for your life and what kind of person you want to invite in to your life to experience fun stuff together, fun things to do together. So the serious and ready, when you find somebody who is serious and ready, it means that you yourself are serious and ready too. And what does that mean? It means that you've handled your shit. You know how many people I hear, I'm serious, I want a boyfriend, I want a girlfriend, I'm serious, and then I ask them one question and it ends up spilling the beans of the truth of why they are not in a relationship now. Oh, well, I think that there aren't any good people. And why do you think that? Well, I was cheated on before. Okay, when? Like 6 months ago I ended something. Okay, and are you at peace with that? Well, you know, I saw him the other day and we were out and, you know, I had my mask on, but he recognized me and it was drama. Then you're not over it. You're not over it. You're not healed. And you're thinking that you're going to poof magic attract this amazing person that's going to like make everything okay in your life. No, get sorted and healed and handled. Another example, ask the question. So tell me about yourself. Like, you know, we did this coaching session and you decided to coach with me. And I usually say, what inspired you to reach out to me? Well, I really want to find somebody in my life. I really want to, you know, settle down and have a partner. Wonderful. So tell me about your life. Well, I don't really have a life. That's the problem. I work all the time. I don't really have friends. I'm kind of a homebody. I don't go out. I don't really have anything of you know, excitement going on in my life. And, you know, it's kind of lame. I have a lame existence. And, but I want to meet somebody. First of all, honey, okay, this person is not in your refrigerator or in your closet. The person is out in the world. You need to figure out a way to create a fun-filled, fulfilling life, a life that you can say, wow, you know, I have a really good life. You know, it would be a pleasure to invite somebody into this life that I live. It's a wonderful life. I'm doing all right. This is cool. I have good friends. I have things that I do, hobbies that I do. It's about being very well-rounded and not going on these dating apps looking to find someone to fill you up. You got to fill yourself up. And then when you fill yourself up and fill yourself up, the cup runneth over, and that's when you are magnetic. Because everybody wants to get around the person who's got shit going on in their life. What are you doing with your work? Where are you professionally? Where are you with your friendships? Where are you? Look, I'll tell you straight up. I just moved to a new town. Moved from Miami to Sarasota. So now I'm at scratch level 1. Thankfully, I moved to a community. People are super friendly. Go to the pool, you meet people, always neighbors, people to talk with. But I'm looking to find that core, right? Those 3 cool girlfriends that I can be like, hey, who wants to grab dinner? Who wants to go see live music happening? Like, who wants to do this fun thing? I'm in the process now of building that. And how do I build that? By sitting in here? No, this is where I live, this is where I work. But I go out the door and I put an energy out there of, Lisa is in town, honey bunnies. Let's get to know each other and have some fun, right? That's the energy. That's the vibe. There's no closed, oh, who are these people? I'm in a new town. I don't know anyone. Oh, no one's going to like me. I'm so old. Get the hell out of here, honey. I was out on Friday, just this past Friday. I was invited to go to St. Pete. A guy that I did a podcast interview with has a cousin who lives in Sarasota, saw I was moving there, and said, I'm going to connect you to my cousin. She just went through a breakup. It'll be wonderful. Delightful girl. Invites me all the way to go to St. Pete. We see a live music band, got delicious food. It was wonderful, and there were 10 other people there. We were all outside, COVID, nothing, no mask, nobody cares anymore, wind blowing, music playing, phenomenal. And I said, what a great evening, my goodness. What a blessing that I'm here, only a month, 6 weeks. And wonderful, I meet this girl, we hang out, nice, right? I have another neighbor now, right, in my community. I met her at the pool, fellow Puerto Rican girl from the Bronx, lovely. And she now lives here with her family, husband, children, but she's into doing things outdoors. So she says, Lisa, let's go stand-up paddleboarding. I know great places around here to do it. I'm like, fine, let's go, I'm in. It's living with an openness, right? Like, I walk into the pool area and people know this chick's here to meet friends. That's it. And I'm chilling out, relaxing, whatever, but always a conversation in the pool, always somebody running their mouth off about something, and ba-ba-da comes a conversation. Be living life open. When you have this robust life, then you bring that to a dating app. Oh, honey, you're gonna meet people like left and right. And then you have to be aware that it's not only about the apps. A lot of people have become very app reliant because, granted, we now are in a situation where if you're watching this video at the time of recording, it is, September 2020. So we are in the land of COVID-19 84. And we're all walking around in public with ridiculous masks and face coverings and whatever your position is on this, whatever. Social distancing, so like even if you're not wearing a mask, you need to be 6 feet away from each other. It's not conducive to meeting people. I believe intentionally. There's mind control happening, a lot of, mental programming going on, but you can't let that get you down. You cannot let any of this stand in the way of your dreams, of what you want. And if you want love in your life, then you grab onto that like a dog on a bone, and you don't let any bullshit around you deter you from finding love in your life and inviting love into your life, right? So you can go out with your mask or not and social distance and whatever, but if you meet somebody and it's meant to happen, God is powerful, period. And to the degree by which you believe and have faith that something greater is in control of who we meet and when, that is the degree by which you will invite that into your life. So you got to roll with some faith in this, boys and girls. You need to approach dating apps with a lot of faith and a lot of surrender, that you're going to go on and have a good time. You're going to have an open heart, an open vibe. Invite in good people. I am available for good people. I'm going to get on this phone and see what's up. And have fun with it and enjoy it. Come at it not as a chore, but as an adventure. Just let's see who we're going to mix it up with tonight. But be very mindful that there are people out there who are very predatory, and you got to know what you're doing when you go on these apps. You need to know what questions to ask, and you need to know what to listen for. It's very important because there are predators out there, narcissistic abusers, emotional abusers, and they look to prey on certain kinds of people and use them, manipulate them. So you have to be very careful. So I hope this helped you out. These are the 3 types of people you'll find on dating apps. If you'd like, you can catch up with me at lovequestcoaching.com, and there you can do a free love life assessment. You click the button when you get there, free love life assessment. Go in there. There's a bunch of questions that you get to blab your little heart to me, and then I give you specific answers to your specific questions that are customized just for your situation. So want to check that out over at lovequestcoaching.com. I'm Lisa the Love Coach. You can find me on Instagram if that's your jam, at Lisa the Love Coach. Much love. Until next time, good night.